Letting yourself out again, Sally. Good morning. You must be able to move this.
Good morning.
Good morning, love. I don't know how he does it. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. I'm starting the vlog quite late, actually. It's 10:37. Oh, where did I put my tea? I literally sat down to have a tea break. I have swept. I've done laundry. It seems like the same thing I do pretty much every day, which it is, to be fair. I am going to go down and hang out with the sheep for a bit and show you some of the lambs. They're getting bigger. Well, I'll show you all of the lambs. What I mean is I'll show you some footage of the lambs. Let me sit down and have a chat with you. This is not the most flattering angle, is it? So one of the things I'm thinking of doing, I've been chatting to my friend who helped me with Link and Timmy when I first got them, with how to sort of get through some of the behavioural issues. And I'm thinking about my future going forward. You know, when the kids here have grown up and don't need me. I've obviously got my pet sitting, house sitting, and pet Reiki and stuff, which I'm building up. So I need to do the course on using Reiki with animals. In my head, I'm naturally kind of doing it on our animals. But I don't know if it is the way to do it. Like, I think with Reiki, there's a bit of flow as to what is the right way, what is the wrong way, and what is your personal practice. So I don't think I can get it wrong, if you see what I mean. But I think there are just maybe people who've been doing it for longer who can then come up with some ideas of, you know, things that have worked for them or situations they've been in. So I need to do that course. I'm also doing the dog anxiety course, or anxious dog course, because I'm having quite a few people who are contacting me who have anxious dogs. I'm actually going to go and see one this weekend. So I want to work on that because I feel like there is a need for that. And it made me think about going forwards what I want to do. And I'm swaying towards the dog psychology, actually training as a dog psychologist and actually doing that. At some point in my life, my bones are going to get tired, and my dog walking ability, I'm sure, will reduce, in that, you know, I'm not old, you know, I'm 47 this year, but my body is wearing out. I have fibromyalgia, and as a very, very busy person, I just think I ought to think about those times when maybe something might happen and I'm unable to do the things that I do, and I need to diversify, but in the same area, because I'm loving working with animals. I always said I'd work with animals or kids. Now I've worked with kids for so long, and I feel like now's the time to work with animals. So I'm thinking, if I do that, I can go into people's homes, I can assess, I can come up with a plan of action, and then support those people in implementing the plan. And there's a need for that. As long as people have pets, and as long as people have pet dogs, there's always going to be a need for support around behavioural issues or anxiety, especially with rescue pets. So I'm thinking of maybe looking into that. And I know my friend that supported me, she did the UK Dog Whisperer, which is less about the training with treats and that kind of thing, which there are a lot of people out there that do. It's more about, I suppose it's along a more similar line of like the Reiki and what have you. I mean, it's not like Reiki at all, but it's using that intuition and using that more gentle approach, and a more holistic approach, I think, than just getting a dog to do things for food or a ball, or, you know, being able to do a bigger picture and tackling behavioural issues. So that's what I'm thinking of doing. What I really want to do is get through these courses I've already got, that I need to really focus on doing and then book that. So she's given me the guy's details. He was actually trained by Cesar Millan in America. And I've always liked, some people don't like Cesar's approaches, some people do. I know there's been controversy over the years as to, you know, whether he does what he says he does and everything else. But I've always liked his more gentle approach that at least is shown on the TV. And he's obviously helped a lot of people through using those approaches. And so I feel like he gets results. And this guy has a 98% success rate with, I think it was a 98% with I don't know if it's 98% of his entire 10 years of doing this, or 98% of the 200 case studies he did when he first started. I can't quite remember. But anyway, I have seen my friend working who was trained by him, and I've firsthand seen the results of what they teach. So I think that's my bigger plan going forwards. Yeah. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that with you because I feel like I have been rushing around doing things, forgetting to pick up the camera, and I have this funky new camera now with very good sound and very good visuals. So camera the visuals are, you know, what I show you, and right now it's sort of my double chin. So whether or not they're good or not is another matter, but at least they're high quality, hey. But yeah, I just digressed. Menopause has kicked in and I've forgotten what I was saying to you halfway through a conversation. Speaking of dogs, I need to go and tackle that one. One of Emma's boarders has come, and it's a barky dog. See, I'll be able to work out how to tackle that better, wouldn't I? If I was better trained, I could go out and do something. The other thing I'm thinking of doing right now is going out and tidying up that back garden, because I haven't been out there really in a very, very long time. And I know there's a lot of rubbish and bits and bobs that need tidying and things that need tidying. And Packingham Palace has been demolished, and parts of it used up where the new chickens are. I don't think I've even shown you the new chickens. So Emma's got 4 new chickens, 3 new chickens, 4 new chickens. So I'll show you those later when we go up to the lambs. But yeah, all of that is now just like, it needs to be rejuvenated. The grass needs to grow back, but it does need clearing. So I might make a start on that. The sun's out again. It's beautiful. It's going to be like 22 degrees. So I should go and get my pasty white legs outside, I think. Anyway, that's 7 minutes. I will go and do just that and take you with me. And this is Packingham Palace as it stands. Without the birds in it, it's obviously weeds and stuff are growing. That over there is grassy because I re-turfed it. I put a load of seed down and cut it off, and obviously it's got a lot of fertiliser in there. So this is very stony, flinty, gravelly underfoot. All of that needs to be demolished, got rid of. Fencing's all come down, and I'm not sure what's being done with this, but I'm going to focus on, I've been sweeping over here, and I'm just going to focus on getting rid of all the rubbish and generally tidying up all of this area. I've not been out here very long, but I have acquired a big pile of rubbish already. I noticed there's a lot of pots which I don't think Emma put holes in, so over the winter they filled up with water. I think she's going to need to drill some holes in, but it's probably likely that these plants are dead. I think they're all pretty dead. They look pretty dead. So I've literally just tipped them up a bit to let the water drain out, so that then it's easier to go and dispose of the compost. That one is, yeah, swimming as well. I need to get the rubbish out of the kennel. A little bit of weeding on the patio needs to be done. Emma said she actually has this job on her list for the weekend, so hopefully all of this will sort of be sorted by then as well. I'm not sure what's happening with Ozzy's sandpit. I'm wondering, she might try and fix it, I don't know. And then the fencing has come down. That should have been in here, but it's not. Anyway, I'm going to get my dogs and I'm going to go up the yard. Emma's just gone up to do the sheep, and I'm going to go and join her because I want some sheep time and it's sunny, so I'm going to go do that. Should we go then, pups? How did that go? We are looking at options for the pampered sheep, which reduces Emma's workload, which means we don't have to clean out, or Emma doesn't have to clean out on a daily basis, because that is what she's doing.
They're literally saturated with solid steel.
They have.
Time they go in there.
Yeah, and the weather is actually nice and looks to be nice for a little while. So we're thinking, I've just suggested maybe we put some...
Put a sail on it, to be perfectly honest. I think if we just bedded it up a bit.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if we get some driving rain, it would just cover the sides a bit and make it feel a bit more like I know that, you know, they've got wool and everything else, but
It's the goats more to the point. But I was thinking if it's driving rain, we would let them in there anyway, wouldn't we? We wouldn't actually leave them in the field if it was forecasted rain. It's just...
Well, I'll go in and look for the sails and see.
What, in that.
So Emma's told me this was all sheep and goats.
It wasn't. I genuinely haven't been in. I lifted stuff.
Oh, it's dark.
They managed to open up the stable door one of the days that they were outside the front. On a couple of occasions, they let themselves in and absolutely trashed the joint.
I think she trashed the joint and then put the goats in here and went, oh, Pip, look what happened. It was all the goats.
Because I've got time to think that through.
Right, I'll have a rummage and I'll see what I can find. I've moved the trough from out of there, and I'm going to put a sail across there somehow, and then a sail on that side, and maybe there, I don't know, just to make it a bit more waterproof and wind resistant. We need to get them sheared because it's getting really hot now and they're all getting very panty. It's just the weather being so unpredictable is a faff, but Emma's just messaged the shepherd to see if he'll come and shear them. Okay, jimmied things. It'd be ideal if these sails were not triangular and were square or rectangular, but I mean that is obviously going to get wet if it rains, but it just creates a bit of shelter, little bit of shelter, and then a little bit of shelter. I'm going to put one on here, just there. We'll see how that does. We'll put some bedding in there. We'll put the old bean bag in here. Just don't chew through it, because that'll be a mess.
That'll be a Pippa call.
Pippa, the field is covered in snow that's not snow.
Yeah.
That would be a Henry and a very long extension lead. Oh, poor Autumn. The new Packingham Palace.
So we've got the white one is Wednesday. Henny is the black one with the ginger on.
Okay.
Now the two ginger chickens, one is slightly lighter than the other. I think the bottom one...
One's got a lighter bit around its...
Yeah, so the bottom one is Queenie, or Queen Elizabeth III, as obviously Harry called her. And then the top one is Ginger Rogers. But
We've got an audience, look.
annoyingly... Yes.
This is what it feels like to be in a zoo. Like, as in the exhibit, not the... I don't think I'd mind being the exhibit, actually. Although I would need energy, like, not energy, I'd need more space to move. Are you okay there?
Sorry, you've literally got warts and all. That's quite a... Oh, that's an Aussie hole. And that's his job.
Yeah, egg hunting is an Aussie job.
They're going to lay in that far corner. Go away.
I'm going to hide this bag so they don't see the bag. Oh, I'm being mobbed. Hi. Hi. Hello, my lovelies. Who's biting my bum? Hi, Nelly. You're biting my bum.
Don't take that off.
Just rubbing against it. I'm not really doing it.
Yeah, so for viewers, these are meant to be humane fox deterrers for chicken coops. So we're giving it a go. So basically, the solar panels, they don't do anything in the day, and then at night time they flash red. So a bit like a beacon for airplane type things. We'll see.
So if you get an aeroplane landing in your field,
we know why.
We'll know why.
If you get complaints because there's a random strobe light.
Helicopters come down.
Yeah, we know why. But you know, we're trying.
Yeah, and we've put mesh all underneath. I mean, you know, whether or not it withstands sheep battering it.
That was my biggest thing. I was in here the other day and the goats were trying to jump up on there, and I thought that's going to be what bugs it.
That's going to be what does it, yeah. Emma's just given me this. I am going to sit and have a cup of tea now and do this crossword. This is the wrapping of the company that you found, isn't it?
Yeah, it's called Secret Linen, which is that company there.
Mm-hmm.
And if you sign up, you can get a 20% discount straight away.
Oh, what's this? You've got a discount on there as well?
Yeah, that's. I don't know whether that's a generic discount or whether that's.
Oh, I'm filming the code. Should I be doing that or should I blur it out? I'll blur it out.
That's my discount.
That's your discount. I'll blur it out. Make sure it's blurred.
But it's but yeah, no, it's linen, and they have loads of different types actually. This one is like a denim-y style, but it's lush.
Thick? Is it? So it's this fabric like that, or is it a print?
No, I genuinely think I'm just going to try and actually let me just pull that
rip it open.
But also came with its like washing
Let's
stuff.
Move that so we don't see the discount. And do they sell all of this as well?
No, I don't think they do, but I think I've seen it in supermarkets.
Fabric conditioner and laundry. I love anything that's cedarwood. Oh, so
it's 100% linen, I think. So it'll be quite light.
Can't work out whether that is the. It's not a print. It's actually that is the weave of it.
Yeah,
it's very
so
soft.
much stuff. It's honestly, I could have got quite a few.
Okay, so people can. This is a 15% off code for everybody by the look of it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, bedtime.
Bedtime, and there's a code there if you want to go. We're not sponsored. Emma's just found it. She likes it, and we're just impressed with the quality. And I quite like. I would say we both quite like this. This is like reading material as well as.
I think if you had to liken
wrapping.
it price-wise, we were having this discussion. It's not kind of Asda, Primark, Next prices. It's a little bit more John Lewis prices, but it's evident in quality, if that makes any sense. So this is my treat. Bedding.
So I'd like to see how it washes before we continue to say it's really good. Let's see how it washes.
Yeah.
And see how it dries. Can it be tumble dried? It'd be really annoying if it can't.
Oh, it's a B Corp as well.
Oh, B Corp. Oh, that's good.
That's good. Yeah, that's a sign of good quality, very economical. They have to meet it's 2 years worth of standards that they have to comply to get certified.
Which means they're usually giving something back to the community somewhere.
Yeah, it's huge actually. There's no labels.
There's no labels. We'll find out and then we'll say whether or not it can be tumble dried. I imagine it can be. And then I'm going to wash it, tumble dry it, and we'll see if it's kept its shape and everything. What's it saying?
Is that tumble dried?
So it's 40 degrees.
Oh, is it linen? It's cotton, sorry,
100% cotton. 40 degrees and one low tumble dry. Cool.
How do you tell the difference on them signs? How do you know it's a low tumble dry?
Because it's only a one doodah. In fact,
Oh,
low tumble dry high. They've got all the things on here as well.
Oh, that's really good.
Do you want me to cut this out and stick it by your washing machine for future reference?
I mean, how often do you think I check labels, to be perfectly honest?
Never.
Never. No.
I've just asked Emma if there was any ice cream I could eat. She said there was, so. Oh my goodness, there's whole chunks coming. I've got an ice cream lunch. That's what I'm having. Ice cream. Cup of tea, ice cream and tea, and puzzle. Finished. On both counts. Barely started. Oz! Some time has passed. Ozzy has had a shower. I picked up the kids. We've had a play at the park. I have slop on a plate. It doesn't look anything like that, does it? It's pulled pork, chicken, quinoa, sweet corn and refried beans. Sky is... Ozzy, wait please. Sky is having Singapore noodles. Harry's having... These are actually Cathedral City cheesy croquettes. He's got salt and pepper chicken. There's some left over here. Sky's also having some mushrooms, breaded mushrooms, and I'm doing some mozzarella sticks as well. Just doing a little bit of baked beans to go with Harry's. Sky's dinner, noodles, mozzarella sticks, and breaded mushrooms. Noodles! There you go, my dear. You let yourself out again, Sully.
You see me?
Yeah. Sully, do you want to come over here?
You have to eat all of that.
That's like, it just wafts the air and it's like fanning. I got that on video. Animal.
Take a picture of me.
It's like a fan, isn't it? It wafts it, the air around.
What? Take a picture. Take a picture. Put your eyes in the brain.
Eyes in my brain, ready? I can't see the camera now. My eyes in my brain. Watching Imo on the big screen and trying not to get dive bombed by a bird at the same time. Still working. I'm working till about 7:30 and it's that time. Yes, Ozzy. Pardon?
You little tiny car.
We didn't know. They didn't have Takis when I was little. I don't like them.
Why?
Because they're too, just not my flavour really.
What
What's
about,
that? Oh, you're gonna, salt and vinegar, that's fine.
What about cheese?
Oh, how rude. Gently. There you go. Ow, that's not kind. There's no need to bite me. Right, hey.
Relatively straight sticks.
What is he up to?
And just
He's up to no good. Sully.
might do. Yeah.
Playing peekaboo behind the water bottle as well.
See,
No, not the post.
I can't find the really long ones.
Thanks.
They did have canes out the back. Bits of what's going on.
Had you found my pineapple? This is my pineapple. This is my pineapple. Would you like a piece? You can have a piece. You're not eating the whole pot though, because that is mine. There you go. Tropical fruit for a tropical bird. It is, it's good for him. There you go. This is mine though, okay? That is mine.
It's like a treasure trove of clothing in there if you ever go in there. Right, Holland's back next because I want to see if I can get some lentil cakes.
Yeah, I'd leave my pineapple if I were you.
From the lentil cakes, yeah.